Hey, welcome to M Puzzles and Builds. In this video, we're going to be doing this gorgeous 2000 piece balloon festival jigsaw. I think this one's going to be quite tough because there's a lot of quite similar colours in here, and obviously the size of it's 2000 pieces, so it will take a fair chunk of time. Hopefully it's not as difficult as the first one, but there's only one way to find out, and that's by getting started. There's something I noticed while I was taking closer looks at this picture, and there's some hidden details. See if you can figure out what they are while you're watching. It may surprise you. Anyway, let's get started. Hi there, apologies for the PC noises in the background. I'm currently rendering something, so it's kind of loud. An hour and a half in, and everything has been sorted into piles now. Fortunately, all of the edge PCs, apart from a couple, were already separated from the previous time this was done. So, I'm hoping this is all of them anyway. There may be one or two that I've missed in or somewhere else in here, but so far I think this is it. I will start with this and then maybe work my way through the sky. But let's explain what each of these piles are. There's this one that's got basically all of the colours of the hot air balloons, I think. There may be some other bits there, but generally that's what I think that is. There's these ones which are generally all sky PCs. These are all the green bits with a couple of other little bits in there. Here's all of the mountain with maybe a couple of other bits as well, and all the rest is on this side. Not bad progress so far, but I mean, nothing's been built yet, so let's make some real progress and actually get this started. I'll take these off and then work on the edge I think first, and then slowly reintroduce things. Let's continue. Hi there, this is just going to be a quick update. 5 hours 42 minutes in. Progress. That's a massive mess, but I am getting pieces together. Some pieces seem to be in a good place, some are just scattered about. Generally though, I do have a plan. It's a messy plan, but it's starting to make things happen. Let's see how it continues. Let's go. it's time to do a little update. Just under 12 hours in. Pretty good progress. Kind of. I was hoping that I would have more of the sky done, but when I started doing that, I found it really tedious, so then I decided just to start on the hot air balloons, which I knew was going to be the most enjoyable part. But the sky's still there, it still needs to get done, so aim is over the next couple of sessions to just continue where I'm at. Hopefully get the hot air balloons done and maybe work on getting the sky done. If not, then the mountains and the rest of the land and water. But we'll see. At the moment, the plan is continue. There's no solid plan. I just kind of go as I feel and change about whenever I feel like it, just to keep things interesting for myself. I don't want to end up going off the jigsaw at any point, so as long as I'm enjoying it, the progress will continue getting done. And that's what matters. So that's me calling it for the night. Let's continue tomorrow, hopefully. And if possible, get massive progress in the next few days, because I'm going to need it. here we are, 16 hours 46 minutes in. Hot air balloon's basically done, and now it's just filling the rest of it, all of the gaps, which is probably going to be about another, hopefully not too long, but we'll find out. The reason I'm doing stop here is because I feel like this is a really nice point to stop and reflect. These hot air balloons look really incredible, and you can understand why I did that first, because they're so vibrant and so easily discernible away from other parts. So I feel like now it's getting onto the harder part. I might struggle a bit more. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take another 16 hours, but we'll find out. If it does, I'm not going to feel bad. It's a difficult jigsaw. It's a challenge. That's the point. So, let's get going. Hey, sorry about the background noise. Someone's cutting the grass, so you may hear lawnmower while I'm speaking here. But, just want to do another update. Pretty decent progress. Just under 20 hours. Unfortunately, after I stopped recording yesterday, I thought I had left this timer going, panicked, ran over to it, and pressed the stop, which is also the restart button. So we're back to 0 again. This is almost every video I somehow mess up with the timer at least once. So it was bound to happen sooner or later. I will progress with this. Whatever time is this? This is, I'll add on to the current time, which is... And then, at the end of it, I'll show you my total. So, let's just continue and hopefully get this finished in less than 10 more hours. I'm hoping it's a lot less than that, but we'll see. I might get stuck. Let's go. Hi there, this is just a quick update. There may be a little jump here. The video corrupted. If you're hearing this means I was unable to fix it. But yeah, I tried. Unfortunately there's nothing else I can do. So I'm just going to continue on, see how things go. Okay, it is the final update, I think. The sky has been done. It was brutal. It was quite difficult. A lot of very similar looking pieces, and then eventually I had to split them into the shapes, and eventually it's all worked out. So, just to fill in the rest of it, which shouldn't be as difficult as the sky because there's a lot of differences between the different areas. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. If I manage this in less than 5 more hours, then I've done it in less than 30 hours, which is the goal. So let's continue, and hopefully this is done in less than 30 hours. Right, the camera has been ditched. I am now using my phone's camera because it's much more reliable. The only downside is I can't start and stop the video at will. So, I've got it to a point where it looks like it's okay. If it moves during the video, I'm sorry. I really just can't deal with the camera anymore. I might have to just make this the permanent way of doing things going forward for now. We'll see. At least my phone camera's good. So let's just get going. I want to finish this because I'm already being held up so much with the camera issues. Finished, and look at that. How beautiful does this picture look? I'm so glad that it came together as well as it did. The timer on here says 10 hours 41 minutes, and it was a couple seconds less than that, but that's fine. Which means that added together with the previous timer, unfortunately I didn't make it under 30 hours. I may have been able to if it wasn't for the camera troubles I had, where I was getting a little bit of progress, then having corrupt footage, then a little bit of progress, corrupt footage. But yeah, that's why there's some skips near the end. The timer was on the whole time while I was making progress, so the progress is all accounted for. But yeah, anytime there's skips in the how complete it looks, that's because there's some corrupt footage. There's nothing I can do about that. I've looked into trying to fix the footage, and short of subscribing for software that I don't really know is worth doing, for the small amount of footage that's lost, I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. That being said, this jigsaw was a 2,000 piece one. It has been pretty much my whole last week and a half-ish of spare time / the weekend was spent doing this. It has been brilliant. Great time, but I'm looking forward to coming down to a smaller one, doing another build in the next couple of videos. I'm really looking forward to where we're going forward. How are you guys enjoying it? Did you think this jigsaw came out as nice as I do? Because it's a gorgeous one. Mindboggler jigsaws so far have been tough, but beautiful. This is basically the only word I can think of to say at the moment for it. Also, did you spot the hidden animals? There were 2 that I could recognise, and one that I saw was an animal but I couldn't fully recognise it. I'm not going to say what they are, but if you recognise them, let us know what you saw so we can discuss it and agree, disagree, or enjoy trying to spot them when watching it getting put together. Anyway, I'm rambling, so I'm going to leave you with the close-up of the jigsaw. See you in the next one. Thank you.